Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Allen Lazard signing with the New York Jets. And according to reports, Aaron Rodgers has given the Jets a wish list of players that he would like to see in a Jets uniform. Okay? Woo, this is heating up, all right? This is heating up, and I gotta tell you, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, all right? Just had a live radio show as well. If you haven't checked that out, go into that live section on YouTube and check it out. We had a lot of fun discussing all this breaking news, all right? And salutes to the Savages. Now, let's get into it, okay? Allen Lazard is now a New York Jet, and I am fired up about this, okay? The New York Jets have signed Allen Lazard to a 4-year, $44 million deal, all right? Now, I've gone back and forth and had discussions with some fans, and some Jets fans immediately off the bat started saying, whoa, the Jets overpaid for him. Stop. Stop. We did not overpay for Allen Lazard, okay? This was really good money, really good contract setup for a solid wide receiver in this football league. We're about to pay Corey Davis $10.5 million this year. And honestly, with the arrival of Lazard, Corey Davis is probably out of here. Allen Lazard in this offense is basically going to give us what Corey Davis should have gave us. He's going to fill that void. He's a big body wide receiver. He's 6'5". He can go up and get it. The guy can move. Now, he's not a burner, but he can move now. He can get down the field, and he's also a big threat within the red zone. Last year, 60 catches, 788 yards, and 6 touchdowns, okay? Like, he can go up and get it, all right? And he's a guy that can handle business. I like this signing. I like what he brings to the table. He also has a relationship with Hackett as well. That's his old offensive coordinator. So here he can come in, right, and help a lot of these guys that are coming into Hackett's system, the young guys, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, help them learn the system. Even though they've talked about that, hey, there's going to be some similarities. They're going to keep some things that Mike LaFleur did, with Hackett, but they're going to run things a little bit different with Hackett. Well, Lazard's going to be very familiar with what Hackett does and how he approaches game planning and how his play calling is going. And also the nuances, right, of the offense, route running, timing, stuff like that. But he can also give you an insight about maybe another player or possibly a quarterback that the New York Jets could be getting. Maybe he can give you an insight about him as well. And that leads me to talking about Aaron Rodgers and this reported wish list, okay? It's interesting. I'm just saying it's not official, okay? And I'm going to keep saying that because people will be in my inbox and my DMs. Oh, it's not official. The trade's not official, Joe. Okay, but I'm just going to say this, right? According to reports, Aaron Rodgers gave the New York Jets a wish list of players that he would like to see in a Jets uniform, right? Now, let's get into this wish list. One of the players on it is Randall Cobb, wide receiver in Green Bay. Another player on that wish list is Mercedes Lewis, tight end from Green Bay. Another player is OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., okay? And Odell Beckham Jr., has kind of talked about wanting to play with Aaron Rodgers. And another player on that list is yours truly, New York Jets wide receiver, newly signed, Allen Lazard. This is interesting, okay? It's interesting. I know a lot of people saying the trade's not official, and some people saying that the Jets, they're not going to get Aaron Rodgers. He's going to do A, B, C, and D. And I started thinking to myself, if Allen Lazard didn't know who the New York Jets quarterback was going to be, didn't know who was going to be throwing him the ball, why would he sign here, right? All the other quarterbacks that the Jets were tied to that were supposed to be coming here have, kind of moved on. There was talks about Ryan Tannehill. Tennessee's coaching staff came out and said, Ryan Tannehill is going to be on our roster, and y'all just going to have to deal with it. They said this at the Combine in Indy. Go back, look it up. There was ties to Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G to the Jets. Jimmy G's a Raider. He just signed with them, right? Remember people screaming about Geno. Geno just re-signed with the Seahawks. Okay? Anybody remember all that? What about Mike White? Oh, yeah, the Jets going to turn to Mike White. Oh, if everything else fails, Mike White is a Dolphin. He just signed with them for 2 years. So I don't think that Allen Lazard would sign here thinking that Zach Wilson was his quarterback. I don't think he would do that, right? With a host of other teams he could go to, why would you come here and have to deal with Zach Wilson as your starter? Or have to deal with a big question mark as who's going to be throwing you the football? I don't think he would do that. That's all I'm going to say, though, now, all right? Because, again, this trade is not official. There's so many things that can happen. But I'll tell you, it's looking interesting. I will say that, okay? And when you look at the situation of the wish list, okay, I'm going to keep it real. This is my personal opinion. Do I think we're going to get everybody on the wish list? No, I don't, okay? Randall Cobb, he's a guy that could be brought in, but even if he's brought in, I don't think that he's going to overtake Elijah Moore. I think Elijah Moore is going to be featured within this offense and given a role so that he can go out there and be unbelievably productive. If he's not possibly part of the trade and gets moved on from and could be sent to Green Bay. There's a lot of rumors swirling about that he could be part of the trade being sent to Green Bay, you know, in order to get Aaron Rodgers. Trade's not official, so we'll see. Now, Mercedes Lewis, interesting that his name's on there. The New York Jets have a bunch of tight ends. You got C.J. Uzomah, Tyler Conklin, Jeremy Ruckert. I mean, goodness gracious, Jeremy Ruckert was inactive pretty much last season. He was sitting behind Uzomah and Conklin. So I don't know if the New York Jets will get Mercedes Lewis, but Mercedes Lewis is a very solid tight end in this league. And a lot of the things that he does on the field don't show up in the stat sheet. His run blocking, he does a lot of the dirty work, and he plays very physical. Very solid guy, all right? Very solid set of fundamentals as a tight end, all right? You look at OBJ, the entire fan base has been screaming about OBJ since that workout, and he's been talking about being here. Sauce had him on FaceTime. That's an interesting name, right? Maybe the Jets might end up with him, but again, there's rumors he's asking for $20 million per season, so I don't know about that, right? But he's one outside of Lazard. He's the guy that I'm like, maybe, right? And the other guy again is Allen Lazard, and he's already here. So I don't know, but I tell you what, with Lazard here being able to teach these guys the offense, things could get rolling. All right, and we'll see what happens with Aaron Rodgers. Again, Aaron Rodgers is going to be on Pat McAfee's show at 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe it's tomorrow. And maybe he'll announce it there. I don't know. But I tell you what, things are looking like this trade is going in the right direction for the New York Jets. And that's all I'll say. I don't want people screaming it's not official. I don't want that. I'll just say that this looks very interesting and very much in the Jets' favor. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about the New York Jets signing Allen Lazard? What are your thoughts about the money he was given? How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers' wish list, some of the players? Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.